Yeah. So it's so difficult. So, and when I go to buy a stock, someone is selling it. So therefore that person feels there's no value in that stock. So how do you choose a stock? So see, the basic thing I will tell you is when you invest in a stock, think of the business model of that company. I'm talking of invest, I'm not talking of trading. Trading may think momentum. Here you think, when you invest, think of business model. Right? And I think the first thing I look at when I invest in a company is the opportunity. Would I have invested in Titan if I didn't feel that the jewelry market in India will go, from 5% branded to say 20% branded? And in 5 years, if 1 lakh crore is going to be the branded market, is the jewelry market in India, the branded market will go from 5,000 crores to 20,000 crores. So it's a 15,000 crore opportunity. So nobody can grow bigger than the opportunity. Think of Infosys. What would have Infosys been without the internet? Did Infosys in 93 know that the application of information technology will expand the way it did? But it happened and it expanded Infosys tech opportunity. So the first thing we should look at is opportunity. Exiting an investment. When would I exit an investment? First thing is I have limited capital, and everybody in the world, whether it is Tata, whether it is Birla, whether it is GE Capital, everybody has limited capital. So when I find that my asset, any other asset gives me a rate of return which is better than what I anticipate on this one, I will exit an asset. I will exit some investment, right? Then review of critical factors. Suppose I feel that Titan's business model is affected, the growth will not come, or some other company is able to dominate, or the margins are permanently impaired, I may sell, right? Relative opportunity, as I explained the first one. EPS or EPS expectation peaks, this is very important. In Infosys, in 2000, McKinsey and NASSCOM did a study that software industry in India is going to grow 100% every 2 years. So for 2 years, 3 years, Infosys profits grew 100%. Everybody assumes for next 10 years it will grow 100%. So EPS should not peak, may not peak, but if expectation of EPS peaks, that could be a exit point, right? And absurd P's, because expectation of P is of absurd expectation, right? I think that's the time to sell. And remember one thing, it's not driven by profit and loss, it has to be an independent decision.